Hi friends and family, we're back with the second in the video series celebrating 70 years of ministry for Reverend David L. Johnson. This video number 2 is going to talk about the Wharton years, which began in 1951 and lasted till approximately 1953. And Dad, tell us how it was that you wound up in Wharton. How did that happen?
Well, the parents accepted a church to pastor there, and it wasn't a large one, but there was a college in the town. So they said, come work with us and go to college.
So you held a position with them with the church?
Yes, I did.
What was that?
Associate pastor.
Okay, and what were your duties as the associate pastor?
Everything the pastor didn't want to do.
Mop the floors, clean the toilets, right? We know how that works. But that was a terrific opportunity for you because you were right there where Wharton Junior College was, and you got to start your college education. Talk about that.
Right, formal college education.
Okay.
The speech teacher, the first thing you do is take speech class. And the speech teacher found out I could talk in public. And she called me in and said, I want you to join the debate club, and I'll work out to pay your college bill if you'll work with me.
Okay, and so you got in the debate club, and the magic hand is reaching in here. And what was the result of that joining the debate club?
The result was that I entered competition all over the South in the junior college level.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1953 won the state championship. And here's my trophy. My partner's name was Jensen, Roy Jensen. So it was Jensen Johnson team.
That's a great story.
That paid I got scholarships for doing that.
Okay, so debate paid your way through college, as it still does for many young people these days.
Yes.
I know both my girls have gone through on talent scholarships. I guess it's the same kind of thing, whether it's singing or debate, so we do understand that.
Very good.
So the next thing that happened, the rhythm of your life then kind of got set up where you would do college and help your parents through the spring and fall, and then in the summer you were out on the road evangelizing, right?
Right.
And one summer you wound up in Oklahoma,
Yes.
in this place called Sapulpa, doing a revival. And what happened there?
Well, I had come, one of my friends that we studied together took a church in Oklahoma, and he said, I want you to come hold us a youth meeting. So I went up and I did with him, and the neighboring pastor said, that was good, come over with us. So I went over to Sapulpa, and during that meeting, a young lady came in that I looked at her and I said, that's a nice young lady. And when I heard her sing, I said, I've got to add her to my team.
Well, there you go.
And so we met, I think, on about June 30, and we got married the following December 19. So.
That's fantastic. And after you guys married, you moved back to Wharton, but your parents had left that church by that time, and so what happened then?
Well, the minute that they went to another church, the church asked me to take their place.
Those are smart folks. Built-in pastor's wife that plays and sings. Wow.
It was good. It was good for them.
But there's something that you told me about that I want to make sure we get on the video, and that is, after you guys got married in Sapulpa, there was this community tradition, and you evidently a wheelbarrow was involved. And tell us about that.
Well, during the reception at the wedding, one of the brother-in-laws that I hardly knew came to me and said, they're going to try to get you and Helen in a wheelbarrow on Main Street. Now, if you don't want to do that, I'll give you my car keys and you can get out of here. I didn't know him to trust him. I didn't know he was part of the scheme. So I said, no, thank you. Well, they did. They ambushed us after the reception, took us to the main street in Sapulpa. It's a red brick street going downhill. Put her in the wheelbarrow, put me behind it to carry it, and hollered. What did they holler, Mom? I don't remember. But they hollered something.
Well, you know what the name of that, we talked about that.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Chivalry.
Chivalry wedding, yeah. And that's a tradition in certain communities. I understand it comes from Eastern Europe, but other communities, obviously with an Eastern Europe influence. And there's a lot of that here in Oklahoma, so who knows how that chivalry tradition finally got in here. But we're just about out of time for this video segment. This is number 2. We've got number 3 coming out in just a couple of days, so we hope that you will watch the Facebook page and be aware of when these videos land, and every time they land, come and click on them and watch them. Remember, on the Facebook page for the Celebrating 70 Years of Ministry, there's a call now, a blue button. You can click on that button and you can call Brother Dave anytime you want. Underneath that button is his cell phone number, and he'll be looking to hear from you. So, until the next time, Brother Dave says,
goodbye, take care,
and
see you later.
And
Keep stroking.
Oh, keep stroking.
Okay, so start over. Meemaw, my Meemaw, your mother Ida, didn't like the idea of the chivalry wedding.
She said it didn't a part of.
So Peepaw and Meemaw were there, obviously, for the wedding. Okay.
And
So-
my brother Charles did the wedding.
All right, so Meemaw didn't like it, though.
That's right.
And so what happened?
Well, they watched on the sideline. They knew it was supposed to happen
Mm-hmm.
because we had hid my car.
Mm-hmm.
I paid in a garage to save, and about the distance for the, I guess, not even 100 yards, they came in the car and went over to the wheelbarrow and said, "Get in, get in."
So they stopped and got you guys out of the
That's
wheelbarrow
right,
and put you in their car,
yeah, in the back seat.
and then took you down to where your car was.
Yeah, right. But we circled around to be sure nobody was following us.
That's great. So they couldn't come and decorate your
That's
car
right.
or whatever.
That's the rest of the story.
Thank you, Paul Harding. Okay.